Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome to another random match here on WWE 2K17. Now this loading screen is actually quite apt really, because this one has been suggested by Fire King Gaming and he wants to see Finn Balor taking on Shinsuke Nakamura inside the Hell in a Cell structure. Now I've not used the Hell in a Cell match so far on this year's game, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. And if they do start to try and utilise the cell a bit more, that's what I would like to see, because on last year's game, we did 2 or 3 Hell in a Cell matches, and in every single one, it was just a basically standard match. They stayed inside the ring for the majority of it, and they went outside for a very short period of time. Maybe someone will grab a chair, but apart from that, it wasn't very exciting. So I'm hoping this year there is going to be an improvement on the game. But first of all, we do have 2 quite long entrances to get through. To say get through, like we have to bear our way through them, but we all know how long Finn Balor's entrance is. And there are some pretty cool alternative attires for Finn Balor on the community creation. So if you do have Finn Balor, if you do, you can actually add alternate attires this year. I don't know if people have seen that or not, but I really like that idea. I know it was available in last year's game, but I never really noticed it. But I have downloaded an alternative attire for Finn Balor. I always thought alternative attires basically just a created wrestler you just download and use in their place, but no, you can actually link the attire to the person. So I do have a couple of different ones for Finn Balor. One that I'm trying to keep a secret because it's gonna it's gonna be involved in our universe mode, so we won't be seeing that other one. But there's another attire I probably can use at some point. I know we've got quite a few suggestions of random matches for Finn Balor, so I'm sure we'll get some use out of that at some point. Got a Finn Balor idea. I actually have a signed picture of Finn Balor in my flat here. It was one that I got on his last tour of the UK. He's wearing very, very similar paint to what he's got on there. Not quite as intricate as what he's got on there on the screen, but it's still pretty cool. One of my prized possessions, alongside my signed Ultimo Dragon figure from Japan. And I did have a signed boxed Sabu figure as well, one of the old ECW figures. But unfortunately the casing is cracked, and the casing's cracked where the signature is, and the signature's come off and disappeared. So I'm gutted about that. I do have some cool stuff. I've got I got some signed posters with the likes of, what isn't that one? Rich Swann, Grado, Tommy End, Kaylee Ray. Who's that? That's Rich Swann. Yeah, I've got quite a few actually, bits and bobs laying around. That's really cool. Of course, I've got the Shinsuke Nakamura signed artwork from this game as well, so I've got that now. I did go through a point in time where I was going to quite a lot of UK shows and I was getting a lot of stuff signed. I've got a signed ECW DVD from Biff Busick, of course now Oni Lorcan. I've also got another signed Caesar W video, or DVD should I say, from Drew Gulak. I've got a signed Michael Elgin DVD. I've got a signed Davey Richards DVD as well. I've got quite a lot of really cool stuff actually that I've been collecting over the years. I've got a signed, that was it, I got Drake Younger signed a PWG DVD. It was the one where it was Drake Younger versus Sami Callihan. I think it was the last sort of match those two guys had together on the indie scene, of course, before Drake went to WWE and became a referee, and Sami went to WWE and became Solomon Crow, which didn't last very long, did it really? So I've got some cool stuff actually. I have to, if I get a video camera at some point, I'll start showing you some of this stuff. I'll make some videos and show you some of the cool stuff that I do own. And I've got a few things signed by English guys as well, English wrestlers, which obviously have been signed up now. Mark Andrews, Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., all those sort of guys I used to watch quite a lot on the indie scene before they start to disappear off to their different companies, of course. Do 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 do. I'm so glad I got Shinsuke Nakamura, I really am. Thing is, I could have got a created version of him, but I really don't want to. I think he's so cool as he is that I really don't want to get a created version, because you miss out on all of this. You miss out on all of the movements and the entrance and everything like that is just so cool to have. So I'm glad I paid the extra money. I know it's probably not worth it for a lot of people, but I was that big of a Nakamura fan before I came to WWE. I was just intent on getting this. I'm looking for WWE 2K. I want to see if the release date for the DLC has been put out yet. So I'm just going to click on that now. And still doesn't say any release dates, does it really? Let's go on the actual 2K website and see if they've got it on there, because obviously that's going to be the best place to find out. No, it does not say as of yet. The cell comes down finally. The entrance are and there goes the bell. Now I am recording this for a second time. For some reason the first time the match ended in about 2 minutes, and I don't know why. Finn Balor just drop kicked Nakamura and got a free count. I don't understand why that was the way it was, to tell the truth, but there we go. So in the first little run through the match, Finn Balor did drop to the outside and get a sledgehammer, so it looks like they are trying to utilise the weapons a bit more, but I'd like them to get on the outside of the ring and just sort of use the cage as a weapon. So we are still yet to see... Oh, here we go. Finn Balor on the outside. He's going to go for a springboard. I thought he might be going to the outside to try and utilise the cell, but obviously not. And once again, in one of my videos, I've left my phone on loud, and we do have a little bit of a interruption. I'm going to leave that to one side for now, and I'll come back to PJ Toby very soon. Of course, the jobber from 2K16, PJ Toby, on the phone, trying to get himself a job in 2K17 by the looks of it. Big forearm, and Balor just dropping like a sack of spuds. Nakamura bringing Balor back up. Big kick to the gut and now a forearm as well. And Balor taking some control. Oh, sorry, Nakamura taking some control. And Balor tries to fight back and misses that single leg. I'm doing really bad today. I've recorded quite a few matches and I've been getting all the names back to front the whole time. So I think I might make this my last recording of the day, because I obviously can't do it. I need to try and just rest my voice a little bit, because it sounds a little bit raspy now. I've been trying to do a lot of recordings today. Forearm there by Nakamura, and another big kick as well. Sending Finn Balor... Oh, I thought he was going to send him into the ropes, but brought him back into that knee. Nakamura once again bringing Balor back up to his feet, up onto the shoulders he goes. And there is that sit-out Michinoku driver. Now Nakamura's good up top. We're not seeing much of Nakamura off the top. Is he going to go for that diving knee? I know he likes to use a knee from the top. No, he went for a kick, actually. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. So, at the moment, still Hell in a Cell matches are a little bit disappointing. Not really any use of the cell at the moment, which is a shame. Ah, submission hold. Are we going to see a submission win? No, Balor rolls it through, which is good. I like that, because I made my opinions clear on 2K16 about people releasing submission holds for no reason. So at least now they are holding them until they are reversed. Balor's up top. I thought he might be going for a coup de grace, but instead Nakamura slowly back up to his feet. Balor, big missile dropkick. Balor hits a really vicious dropkick, doesn't he? Kick in the chest and kick in the back as well by Balor. Now stamping on the chest of Shinsuke Nakamura as well. Come on, Balor. Go outside, utilise the cell, throw him through the wall, climb the cell, jump off the cell, do some stuff. I really want to see some more AI from these Hell in a Cell matches, and at the moment I'm not 100% confident. And it looks like Balor could be lining up Nakamura for the end of the match already. There's that big stiff dropkick into the corner. Nakamura bounces free, but Balor goes straight into the pin. 1, 2... I know Balor generally likes to go for the coup de grace from that dropkick, but instead he went for the pin. And now Balor going up top. Is he going to be going for the coup de grace now? He is lining it up. And there it is, the coup de grace. And that could be game, set, match here. 1, 2... No, Nakamura kicks out. Very interesting. I'm happy about that, because again, it's been a very, very short match, hasn't it, really? But at least this time it would have actually finished on a finishing maneuver. Balor to the outside. Quesad. I was going to say a quesadilla, but that's a lovely meal that I like to eat. That's a quesadilla, isn't it? I'm not sure, to tell the truth. Stamped on the back of the arm, and Nakamura as well. Nakamura slides away from Balor. Slides back into the ring, but Balor just catches him again straight away. But Nakamura now with a snapmare. And now locking in the head scissors and a few elbows to the top of the forehead as well. That's going to sort of knock Balor silly for a few minutes there. Might take him a while to get free from that. And now Nakamura with the release Regalplex. Oh, I've never seen that before. Nakamura just sort of like taunting while he's grounded. Now there's a pin on Finn Balor. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Nakamura can't believe it. Now lining Finn Balor up. Are we going to see the Kinshasa? Yes, we do see the Kinshasa. Don't know if there's rope breaks in a Hell in a Cell. Evidently not. 1, 2, and no, Finn Balor kicked out the Kinshasa now. Nakamura, big knee to the head of Finn Balor. And again, another one as well. A third. I'm surprised if Balor's not knocked out after all that. Big elbow drop, no. Balor slid out the ring, avoiding the elbow drop, now slides back in. Nakamura, big right hand and a big chop as well. Sending Finn Balor into the corner. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing because they're not utilising the cell. They're not using their environment, which is the one thing that I didn't like about 2K17's Hell in a Cell match as well, because it's almost just like they're having a match, but with a cage around it. There's no point in the cage being there in this situation, if that's what I sort of mean, really. So I wonder whether maybe if we do any Hell in a Cell matches in our universe mode, if I were to play them, that might be the best idea. I'll play them on the strongest difficulty of the game can give us, so there's no guarantee that I will win. Actually, it's probably a guarantee that I will lose, probably, isn't there, really? But yeah, I think that'd be a better way of doing it. Just that's if we do a Hell in a Cell match, we might just try and avoid them. We can utilise cage matches because they do work, of course, because you have to climb the cage to escape. We can utilise last man standing matches we saw the other day work pretty well. There's a 1916 Balor going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Nakamura again on the brink of 3, less than an inch away from the mat, the referee's hand there, and Nakamura lifts his shoulder. Balor goes back up top. Are we going to see a second coup de grace? We are going to see well, he's lining it up anyway, and he does land it. There's the second coup de grace. Balor in for the pin. 1, 2, and surely this time, yeah, there is a 3, and Finn Balor picks up a big victory here over Shinsuke Nakamura. And there we go. So it was a pretty good match, actually. It was a really good match between these two, Finn Balor and Nakamura. Being inside the cell essentially made absolutely no difference whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have seen some cool stuff going on there, but nonetheless, it was a good match. The Hell in a Cell is still a little bit shaky. I don't know if it's something they'll fix in a patch or not, but there's a lot of AI you need to put into the game to be able to think about using the cell and trying to get through the wall and climb the cell and all that sort of stuff. So I don't think Hell in a Cell matches are going to be fantastic on this year's game once again, but it wasn't bad by any stretch of imagination. It was still a very, very good match, so I'm happy with that. And I hope you guys are as well. Of course, if you are happy with that, then please do hit that like button. It does really help me out. Finn Balor's got no nipples. I'm sorry just to come out with that out of nowhere, but like, even with the paint, you'd think they'd be textured. I think I can just about see one on the right-hand side. There's a, I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at Finn Balor's nipples for. I just thought it was a bit strange that they're not there. Just ignore that sentence. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this one, then please do hit that like button. It really does help me out. And of course, if you are new around here and you've enjoyed what you've seen, then please do hit that subscribe button as well. As I said at the beginning of the video, this match was suggested by Fire King Gaming. If anyone else has any other suggestions, please drop in the comment section below and I will get them added to the list for recording. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.